Internet security and just generally being safe online is important because the internet is so far-reaching, and practically everyone uses the internet these days. I think approximately 95% of all teens are online, so it's important that people understand that they can endanger themselves. I think of if the old term used to hear the internet called the information superhighway, and I think that's an appropriate analogy for the internet. It's very much like a highway, and a computer or a mobile device, whatever you're using to access it, is very much like a car. It can take you fascinating places. You can go on amazing trips and learn things and see great things, but if you're reckless with it, it can be very dangerous, and you can hurt yourself or others. Understanding that digital life is very much like real life. They're intertwined now. They're hard to separate. But as far as how to be safe online, one would use very much the same rules that you would use to be safe walking through town or interacting with people face to face. If something doesn't seem right, it probably isn't. I think you can't assume that someone says they are who they say they are. If you're interacting with someone through social media and you physically know that person, that's one thing. But just because they say they're Bob from Missouri doesn't mean that they are. They could in fact be Janet from Charlotte. I think that it's important to understand what you're posting. Think about what you're putting online. Think about who actually has access to it. If you're using social media, be very restrictive about who your friends are and who sees what you post. Everything should be private unless you have specifically authorized someone to see it. If you're going to post something to a public forum, if you're going to post something to a place where many people will see it, be very selective about what personal information you share, particularly if it concerns other family members such as your minor children.